Hi, my name is Brian Groh. I'm head of U.S. credit strategy for DBRS Morningstar. Well, I was really excited about this acquisition from the very beginning. When I first heard it, all the way through the diligence, it just kept pleasantly surprising me with similarities and ways that this merger would be a huge opportunity and a huge advantage for both organizations. With the support of our parent, we really painstakingly went through the org structure to make sure we had the best org structure, the best teams in place, the best methodologies. We had to merge all the tools and all the data. So all that we had to do really thoughtfully, but quickly, so that the market knew what was going on. We explained from the beginning that the strategy for this acquisition was a growth strategy, not for synergies or cost cutting. And management's really followed through with that all the way up to the top at Morningstar Inc. Obviously, two sets of methodologies and two sets of policies that we had to combine. We took teams from both MCR and DBRS, got them together in a room, and they looked at how they could come up with the most rigorous, transparent methodology possible, given the thought process that went behind the two different methodologies. And then we publicly announced our decision once the teams agreed on the final methodology. I think the biggest lesson I learned is that you need constant communication when you're integrating two companies like this. No rating agencies have ever been merged since certainly before the crisis and all the regulation. So having constant communication so that all the analysts know what is expected of them, timelines, and quickly getting to the right decisions so you get the best of both worlds. It's not exactly a word, but I think Aristotle said it best when you say that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. In this case, both MCR and DBRS were first-class rating agencies, well-respected, independent, and transparent, responsive. So you put those together and we join forces, we can really put our energy toward benefiting or empowering investors rather than separately competing. Both cultures are collaborative. We have open floor plans. Both had open floor plans, open communication, encouraged dissenting opinions. It was a real strong culture for analytical independence. And both MCR and DBRS at the same time were positioning themselves to be thought leaders and really innovative, tech-forward alternative to the legacy rating agencies. An example of that, MCR paved the way for single-family rental coming out of the crisis. They came out with the first methodology and rated almost all the single-family rental deals. DBRS similarly rated the first SoFi deal and really made a name for themselves in the marketplace lending space before other people could react. And then when you combine the two, we just recently, after the integration, rated the first deal that was issued on the blockchain. It's called DAT Brands. So really the tradition or the positioning at both firms continues with the combined DBRS Morningstar. Absolutely. DBRS had the strong extended back history of more than 40 years of rating deals in Canada. And both MCR and DBRS had strong analytical talent. So we had the analytical capacity from both organizations, and we had spent the last year doing integration. So that took a lot of effort. And now, as we near the end of the integration, COVID-19 hit, and we had the combined teams that really came together, and they were able to provide thought leadership to the market very quickly as things rapidly changed. We came out with hundreds of commentaries daily, telling the market our views and trying to give guidance to investors on what's going to happen. Now that integration's done, for the most part, we can focus on moving forward what best serves investors, what products can we create from the analytics on the rating side that can better serve investors, better serve clients. Can we take portions of our analytics and embed those into client workflows or investor workflows so that they have a quicker idea of what our vision is or what our views are. So I think using technology and using our nimble approach, we'll be able to really change the way people view rating agencies.